Do we dare to be better than we were yesterday? Do we wake up in the morning thankful that our feet hit the floor and face our day like we're going to kick the crud out of it? Or, do we stumble around like zombies, into our daily routine, regretting the drive to work, regretting the day at the cubicle, only to look forward to couching the night away in front of the television? Is that really what's become the best part of our day? I suppose it's certainly easier. That's absolutely the path of least resistance. But really, to what end? That routine of movementless existence, it leaves us just barely able to take care of ourselves in the end. It leaves us it leaves us as dependent on our own children as they once depended on us after their birth. It leaves us weak, tired, unhappy shadows of the human beings that we once were, or the human beings that we should have been. Lucky for me, I'm part of something. I am part of something else. This community, this tribe, this incredibly close-knit family is full to the brim of something. Something I believe is lacking in a lot of places in the world. This tribe we have is full of vision and hope and absolutely dogged determination. We know that we will not solve the problems that are caused by sitting down to exercise. We've been there. We know that human beings were meant to move. We were all meant to run, jump, climb, lift, and throw things. We should hang by our arms. We should invert ourselves. We should move well, and we should have a ton of fun doing it. We know how it feels to work out without moving, and we know how movement feels, and we choose the latter. We know what consistent training is and how important it is. We know that once we put the consistency into practice, gosh, how incredible it feels to run into a friend who just saw us 3 months ago and see that look on their face and see how that smile shows through and how impressed they were with how, quote, different we look. Yeah, they don't even need to tell us, even though they do. We eat that up for breakfast, along with our bacon. We know that choosing to move well now will pay off later. We know that choosing real food over processed poison will lead us to not only leaner and more functional bodies, but just feeling so much better. We remember how it felt the first time we crawled. We remember embarrassment. Some of us remember shame. Perhaps most importantly, we remember nothing but encouragement from those around us. And how no matter the amount of defeat we might have felt, there was something that compelled us to come back. Something that dug deep into us and screamed, I can do this, I am capable. At times, we couldn't even allow ourselves to think that. But then, someone else would be there to believe. And even that was enough. We know what it's like to pour our heart and our effort out amongst dozens of other people doing the same thing. We know the vulnerability that it takes, and somehow, seemingly contrary, how much power that it gives. We feel unstoppable at times, and also at times nearly crippled. It really is truly poetic. We're broken in front of each other and built up nearly every time we enter this box of ours. Part of us hates that, but mostly we love it. We almost always believe in ourselves, and in the moments that we doubt, we find belief in others. That helps drive us on towards our goals. We know how unique this is, which could be why we treasure it so much. We treasure it, but we do not guard it. We are open to anyone willing to put the effort in to be here. We do not care how fast you are. We do not care how strong you are. We care how hard you work, and we care how willing you are to care the same about us. We do not choose easy. We choose better. Welcome to our tribe. Welcome to CrossFit Williamsville.